Hello everybody and welcome to the Irish Streaming Network presented by Smith-Built Homes. I'm Mimi Connors and alongside me today is my brother Charlie. Thanks for being with us today, Charlie.
Thanks for having me, Mimi.
Yesterday, Charlie traveled to Washington, D.C. as part of the Honor Air program. First, Charlie, talk with us about what Honor Air is.
Well, Honor Air is a program set up, I think about 10 years ago. They've had about 22 flights where they take a group of veterans and they fly them to D.C. and back in a day. And in that day in D.C., the veterans get to tour several different memorials for the different wars and for the different service branches, and it's really a great experience.
Wow. How many veterans traveled with y'all yesterday?
There was 132 veterans, and plus all the support crew and guardians, there was about 160 people that went.
How many volunteers like yourself were there?
About 160 volunteers. No, that's wrong. There was 30 volunteers. There was 160 people. So there was about a staff of like 10 medical team, because all the veterans are very old and, a lot of the World War II veterans are up in their 90s. So you got to have a lot of medical support. And then there's usually one guardian for every about 5 veterans, so you can keep track of everyone and keep it organized. So it was pretty good.
Were there many students taking part in the program, and how did you get to take part?
They usually like to have about 4 students because there's 4 different teams of veterans, but there was only 2 for this trip. And to take part, you have to go on the Honor Air Knoxville website and go ahead, and there's an application and there's a small essay, and you send that in and you might be selected to go on a flight. It's a great experience.
What were your responsibilities for the day?
So I had 4 different veterans who I kind of took care of, and just, you got on and off the bus at each memorial, Korea, Vietnam, World War II, Air Force, and Marine, along with Arlington Cemetery. So you had to make sure they all were back at the bus on time, everyone was okay, no one needed meds or anything, and that all of them, were accounted for, because you don't want to leave any veterans behind. That would be a bad thing.
Yeah. How did you feel taking part in this program and being with the veterans throughout the day?
It was a great experience. It got pretty emotional for some of them, and that was pretty cool to see. It was kind of tough on some of them, especially to go back and see some of the names, especially on the Korean War or the Vietnam, where you see some of the names of their comrades that had died and brothers in arms. But I think a lot of the veterans really liked it, so it was really cool to be a part of that and give them that experience.
Yeah, it sounds great. Thanks, Charlie, for talking with us today.
My pleasure.
I'm Mimi Connors with the Irish Streaming Network presented by Smith-Built Homes. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Irish.